Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something.
Morning everybody. Good morning everybody. Back with another video, and today's a bit of going to be a vlog style on changing your life. I want to obviously show you that I'm trying to change my life even more. I've changed it from where it used to be massively, as you hopefully saw in the last video, but I want to change it again now, take it up to the next level. So I'm hoping by doing what I'm doing on this YouTube channel, by showing you like my daily stuff, by trying to give you specific helpful how-to videos, I can also help you guys change your life as well and take you on this journey with me. So this morning, now, as you know, I'm trying to do property development. I'm trying to do buying properties, refurbish them and flipping them, buying them, refurbishing them, renting them out. Now, two of the things that's key in this is finding the properties and having the funds for the properties. And it's literally a matter of doing them two things and marrying them together, and there's your business basically. And that's like cutting it short, cutting a long story short in a short way. That's essentially what you're trying to do. Now, I have a rent-to-rent business. Hopefully you watched like the last video or some of the previous videos. If you've not, I have a rent-to-rent business in property. I've built it up to a decent size. It's given me some decent cash flow in order to have a decent lifestyle. And basically, I used to work a 9-to-5 job. Just normal jobs like warehouse jobs, worked at McDonald's, worked at the local hospital. And it was my rent-to-rent business that got me out of my job and full-time in property and got me to where I am now. So if you haven't watched the previous video, go and watch the video before this. It will show you what it can do for you. And now it is a short-term game. I'm looking at the long-term perspective, which is the property development, building a property portfolio for the long-term wealth now. So this morning, trying to change my life, I'm trying to raise the funds for a deal. So I've got a deal there. Been and viewed the property. Again, it was in one of the previous videos. Been and viewed the property. Numbers work. The property can work. It's great for a refurbishment. But I'm now trying to do the second part of what I just said. So we've done the first part of finding a deal. Now we need to raise the funds and then put the two together, marry them together, and that's where it works. So this morning, sent out an investor proposal document, to a potential investor. And that was the investor, again, from a previous video, the one that was on Monday, that we had the meeting with. So hopefully he can review that, we get him on board. Now it is 12 o'clock midday, so 45 minutes ago I had another investor meeting, and this time it was a Zoom meeting. So that's another potential investor. So I'm pushing to try and get these funds. In actual fact, let's take a break from that. If any of you guys have got funds sat in the bank, no, on a serious note, if any of you guys have got funds sat in the bank and you want to help me in this journey, you want to invest with me for a return on that investment, then please reach out. I've got a deal ready to go. We can get them funds working for you. And make it a win-win situation. That is on a serious note, guys. But anyway, back to it. So yeah, had a Zoom meeting about 45 minutes ago, trying to raise the funds from another investor. So I'm just keep pushing and taking this consistent action, and trying to get this first deal in the bag. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, you've got a rent-to-rent business, so why are you not using the funds from that? There's a reason, and the reason is, again, it's all about changing your life. And yes, I have a rent-to-rent business and got the funds in that business, some funds in that business. But like I say, what I want to do is I want to start this from like a fresh level and take you on this journey with me and just show you that anybody can do this, and you don't necessarily need the money to do it. You don't need the money necessarily to do a business. You don't need it to do property, because that's one of the big misconceptions. So yeah, I want to show you guys that anybody can do this. Anybody can change their life, whether you're doing it with property development, whether you're doing it with rent to rent. Because with my rent to rent business, I started with absolutely nothing, and I raised the funds for that, raised the funds for my first deal, and obviously carried on and built that business that way. So now I want to treat this as, again, starting from afresh. Yes, I've got knowledge from the rent-to-rent business and knowledge about business, but I can use that knowledge in this and start from afresh and try and build the business that way again. And I want, again, like I say, I want to show you guys that anybody can do this. So if I can show you exactly what I'm doing on a daily basis, you guys can replicate that and you guys can have the success as well. So like I say, finding deals, raising funds, putting them together, there's your business, there's your success. So that's what I'm trying to do on a daily basis. Keep pushing and keep taking the action consistently, and it will happen. So one of the things I can also try and help you out with is taking action is the first tip. Staying consistent is the second tip. Third tip, stay persistent with it, because it doesn't just happen like that, whatever it is, unless you're really, really lucky. So there's 3 tips straight away. So keep pushing every single day, get that 1% better every single day, and it will happen for you. Like I say, this style of video today is a bit of a vlog, me just sat here again at the home office, me just giving you some information, giving you some tips. So for the rest of the day, I'm going to vlog a few things, going to show you a few things along the way. Obviously in this part of the video, you've just seen me talking to you guys, but I think sometimes that's super key. Rather than all these fancy dancy things going on, it's good to have somebody sat here just giving you that information that you can take the action on. So yeah, let me cut the video here. You'll catch up with me later in the day. I'll show you some other stuff. Hope you're all having a great day so far. See you in the next section. What's happening, guys? So like I said earlier on, we're trying to obviously change our lives, and that's what this video is all about. Now also, if you remember before, I said about the 2 things we need to do is find deals and find funds. So I just wanted to show you this deal I've actually got up here, which I've just been looking through, and it looks like it's got really good potential in terms of like a refurbishment. Looks like it needs quite a bit of work, so I've had a look through the pictures, and this is the kind of property we look for in terms of a refurbishment. We don't want something that's super high spec already, we want something we can add value to. So like I say, I have been looking through the pictures. I know the area is a pretty good area in terms of local amenities like schools, travel links, etc, etc, which is really good. It's just the price that it's on for, they are going to have to come down. The price that it's on for is 140. Now let me just get it up on Rightmove actually for you guys. Yeah, so the price is on, it's actually on for 140, but looking at comparables like in the area, probably going to be an end value of around 180,000, because the place that it's actually in is a very strange place. So let me just get it up for you and show you on the street view. So if I spin round here, obviously you've got like this row of terraces, and obviously there's terrace on the other side. Now the place that it's actually in is, do you see where my mouse is here? This like little ginnel besides these terraces and this building, it's actually down there. So if I go to this side, this house here where you can just see the white wall, that's where it's located. So it is in a bit of a strange place. It is classed as a semi-detached. Now other comparables in the area are going for 200,000 to 210 of semi-detached, depending on the size and the spec obviously. Some of the bigger semis, they're going for like 220 to 240. But again, because of where this is located, it's in a very strange place. I don't think we'll get like a value of 220 for it or 200 like the other comparables in the area. So thinking about that, we've got to come down a little bit because of like the location. We can do it to a super high spec, which is what we always aim for. But the next step is, obviously we've done the due diligence for the comparables in the area. So it would now be good to also speak to some estate agents in the area and get their opinion on it. And another thing is, we are going to ring up the agent that it's actually live with and ask them about the property, ask them the situation with it, because going back to it, let me just flick back over. Going back to it, it was previously sold, and only very recently. It was sold on, when was it? The 30th? Yeah, the 30th of January this year, so only like 1 month ago, but it's back on the market, so it has obviously fell through. So what's the reason that it fell through? Why is it back on the market? So that is a question we need to ask them. So I am going to give them a call. I'm going to ask them about it. I'm going to ask them a few other questions. And if the answers to the questions sound good, we may book in the viewing on this one. So stay tuned. This could be an exciting one. As I say, we will need to get them down on price. So we'll ask them, are the vendors open to negotiation? And just test the waters, just see on that. Because we'll probably need to get this, I would say, just as a quick thing off the top of my head, around about £100,000 to be able to purchase it, legals, stamp and refurb, and have profit in it for the end value. We'll probably need to get it for about £100,000. So yeah, stay tuned. Could be an exciting one. I'll call the agents, I'll call some other agents for end values, and I'll let you guys know shortly.
This call may be recorded.
Welcome to Hill, Salford's award-winning estate agency group. Press 1 for sales, 2 for lettings.
Good afternoon, Hills. John speaking.
Hi, good afternoon, John. I was just looking at some properties on Rightmove for sale, and I've noticed you've got one for sale in Swinton on Prospect Place, 2-bed semi for 140. Is it still available?
Unfortunately, an offer's been accepted on that property.
Has it, right?
Yeah, so it's no longer up for sale, that one.
Has it only just been accepted then? Because I've seen it's come back on the market, so it had previously sold, hasn't it?
Just give me a second.
Okie doke.
I've just checked because it does say for sale. You're right. I wonder if that's happened while I've been out of the office. Just bear with me 1 second.
No worries. See, there we go, guys. This is the things to ask, this is the things to be aware of, and just ask the questions.
Hello there.
Hey, John.
Yeah, no, apparently that's just come back on the market, so...
Oh, fantastic.
Well spotted. Yeah, can I take your details? Have you registered with us already, do you know?
No, I don't think so, John, no.
I'll just check you. 306 888 965.
With this, John, do you know, obviously, like, I know you've just found out the same now, do you know why it fell through or why it's back on? Do you know the reason?
I don't, I'm afraid. I can find out for you. Just bear with me a second.
Yeah, no worries. Make sure you ask these questions, guys.
It turns out there was a complication with the buyer's finances. It was a first-time buyer buying it, and
Right.
the money she thought she had coming to her is now not coming to her. So she's had to withdraw.
Ah, right, okie dokie. Yeah, not a problem. So also with this, John, just looking at it, it is obviously going to need an extensive refurb, and I'm looking at it for
Yeah.
investment purposes.
Yeah.
So would the vendors be open to a bit of negotiation on price?
Not below the 140 now.
Right, okie dokie. Because I was trying to obviously work out an end value on this, and it's a little bit of an oddball. Where it's situated, it's down like an alleyway, isn't it?
It is, that's right, yeah.
So for me, I was getting an end value of about 180, 185, pushing it.
Probably, yeah, that's right, for a property in decent condition.
Yeah, I mean, usually we'd look to do them to like an exceptional standard, you see, and one of the goals is always to try and break the ceiling price of the area.
Yeah.
And like I say, it's a bit of an oddball where it's situated, so it's not like the others in the area, which made it to an end value of about 180, like I say, 185.
Yeah, I mean, if it was done up to an exceptional standard, 185, we get 2-bedders in the area. We've got a couple going through at 190 now, so
Yeah.
They are a bit bigger than the one on Prospect Place. But,
That's it, yeah.
You're definitely in the right zone there. Those kind of numbers.
Oh, well, that's a positive then. But yeah, it was just a matter of obviously seeing if there was open to negotiation, because at 140 there wouldn't be anything in it really.
Yeah, I mean, they've said they're not open to negotiation, but it's just come back on the market, so you never know, do you? But yeah, they did. Let's just have a look.
Do you think it's worth booking a viewing then and just having a look and putting an offer in?
The file. Yeah, they said they previously sold at the asking price, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, no harm in going and taking a look, seeing what you think.
Okay then, that's fantastic, John. Have you got anything available tomorrow afternoon to view it?
What I'll do is I'll pass you through to Jack, who's our sales negotiator, if that's all right.
Yeah, brilliant.
He can get something booked in there. What was the name, sorry?
Sam.
Sorry?
Sam.
Sam.
Yeah.
Just bear with me a second, Sam.
No problem. See you guys, keep pushing, keep asking, find these details out. Could be onto a winner here, stay tuned. Hello.
Hi.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, is it John?
It's Jack.
Jack. Hi, Jack. Yeah, I was just speaking to John, your colleague, about the property on Prospect Place. Just looking at booking and a viewing. Have you got anything available for tomorrow afternoon?
Possibly, yeah. Just get some details from you. What's your surname, Sam?
Gallagher.
And your email address?
So it's sam@samgallagher.co.uk. Super easy one.
Yeah, and your postcode, Sam?
Oh.
No, so I'm looking for investment purposes, Jack.
Buy to let or?
No, we purchase with cash or on a bridge.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're letting it out afterwards, or you sort of flipping the property?
Oh, right, no, sorry. Yeah, we're going to flip it. Going to do it up to an exceptional standard, which we always try and do. We try and break the ceiling price in the area, and then obviously we'll flip it, sell it.
And what kind of property are you looking at? Is it something that you don't think that way, like this one, or?
Yeah, something that's in need of like refurbishment, a bit dilapidated, and then obviously we can add the value and get that high end value then.
Are you just looking primarily in Swinton, or is it just all over?
Bolton, Swinton, Manchester, Horwich, West Orton, all that kind of area.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've got your details there, mate.
Brilliant.
Tomorrow, we can do 1:15.
That would be perfect.
That works afternoon. So, full respect. Yes, I'll send you an email confirmation. 1st of March, 1:15. You'll meet my colleague Emma at the property, and yeah, I'll catch up with you after the viewing.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Jack.
No worries, pal.
All right, mate. See you soon.
Okay.
Bye. Bye. There you have it, guys. So I know that was a bit of a long conversation, was getting passed back and forth a little bit on hold. But as you saw, that was a live call to the agent regarding this property. Asked the questions, obviously like you heard straight away. He wasn't even aware it had come back on market, so we had more information than him. But if we didn't ask that question, that'd have been end of conversation, and somebody else could have potentially got this deal from us. So, like I say, I asked the question about it coming back on the market. He conferred with a colleague, confirmed it, which is fantastic, which then opened the door to obviously ask all our other questions we needed to ask. Now, again, when we spoke about the end value, here's the thing. Obviously, this agent is selling this property, so we have to be careful about what they say with the end value. Obviously, we gave our opinion. He did confirm it, but like I say, we always have to be 50-50 when we ask that question to the agent that's selling the property, because obviously, remember, they're selling it, so they are, not every agent, but some agents will give you like a bit of a higher end value to give you that excitement, give you that confidence that it is a great property, so then they can sell it and they get their part of it. So we do have to be a little bit careful, so that's one tip, watch out for that. But that's also where it comes into play. We do our own due diligence as well from the side of that, where we can look at comparables in the area, we can call other agents in the area, get their opinions on the end value, because if they're not selling this property, remember, they have like no ties to it, so they will more likely give you the true end value. Plus, if we also explain to the other agents that we call, we are looking to sell this and potentially list it with them, remember, they could also have something in it for them, so they will more likely want to get your business. But again, that's one thing to take in consideration, and that's why we ring a couple of different agents. We don't just stick with a one, because if we ring, say, 3 agents or 5 agents and they're all roughly in the same area in terms of figure wise, then we know we're on the right tracks. So yeah, obviously we asked the question about the end value, we asked the question about the situation, so we got a good picture of that. We asked the question about, are they open to negotiation? And also we asked the question about it coming back on the market. We've booked in the viewing, so the viewing's booked for tomorrow. Obviously, you're not going to get to see that on this video, but I'll potentially obviously record it at the viewing tomorrow, give you some insight onto the viewing, etc, etc. But there you go, guys. That was a live call to an estate agent. No need to be scared. They're just people exactly like you and me. And that's what you got to do. Just get on the phone, ask them the questions, take the action, just get the viewing booked in. Because remember, like I said earlier in the video, we're just trying to do 2 things. Find a deal and get the funds and marry the 2 up. And that's what it's all about, guys. So yeah, I don't know where we're going to go from here on the rest of the vlog. But that's, again, I wanted to jump on, show you a live call, show you exactly what we asked them on the phone. So yeah, stay tuned, there may be more, guys. Last one from me, guys, for ending the day. So, super special one here. Okay, gonna give away a mystery box when we hit 100 subscribers. But you have to have done 3 things, okay? So you have to have subscribed to the channel, you have to have commented on this video, and you have to, the 3rd thing is you have to have shared at least one of our other videos to your social media channels. So that's subscribe to the channel, comment on this video, and share at least one video on the YouTube channel to one of your social media channels. And what we'll do is when we hit 100 subscribers, we'll do a specific video on it. We'll put all the names in a hat and we'll draw out one, and you will get a mystery box. So that's it for me, guys. End of the day. Hope you like the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see y'all in the next one.